Hello and welcome back to the 7 week journey through the chakras. And we are almost done. We're on week 6. And this week is going to be focused on the third eye, or called as well Ajna Chakra. This is your powerful center where we can get to tap into our intuition. It's not only governing the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, hypothalamus, and also related to the eyes and what we see in the life in our 3D world, but it's also connected to the unseen world. It's a communication with the divine, with spirit. So this is the place when it's in balance, this energy center, we can start seeing things from different perspectives. Instead of the bug eye perspective, just seeing what's in front of you, eagle eye perspective. You see the larger picture. You begin to connect and see interconnections between everybody and everything. Very powerful, potent center. And we notice when we have imbalances, when it's overreactive, we can have hallucinations and be completely disconnected from our physical body and this physical world. If it's underactive, we may feel lack of purpose, blurry vision, eye vision problems, headaches, migraines, trouble sleeping, as well as a sense of a little bit of depression and this irritability or anxiety. So the focus really, when we bring it back into balance, Ajna Chakra, is to be able to have this, to tap into this inner wisdom, this inner guidance, this intuition based on a deep trust and seeing this kind of a clairvoyance sixth sense. Very powerful, and we're connecting to spirit and to the divine and getting very present and still. So the biggest practice, we are going to go through a hatha style practice today, but I really encourage you to maybe sit in meditation at the end of the practice and to really want to connect. If you want to connect deeper to this energy center, meditation and stillness is a great way to do so, along with a lot of other. So if you're ready, always recommended to have blocks if you have them. If not, that's completely cool. Having your mat or a soft surface. We'll meet at the back here in hero's pose. So sitting on top of your heels, knees together, palms facing down, spine nice and tall, crown reaching up. We're going to activate an interesting bandha called Jiva Bandha. You're going to take the tip of your tongue and just place it on the top of the palate, just behind your teeth. And this is said to activate the third eye. We're going to close our eyes, Jiva Bandha. You're keeping a little gap between your teeth. And we're connecting here, settling into our bodies and tuning into that third eye, space between your eyebrows. Taking deep, calming breaths. In the space of our intuition, perception of clarity. Allowing your body to settle here. Feeling yourself on the ground, comfortable, calm, and relaxed. Inviting in our mantra to guide our practice today. Activating our third eye, our sixth sense. I trust in my inner guidance to lead me on my path. I trust my inner guidance to lead me on my path, speaking to the innate wisdom that we all have within ourselves, shining the light of consciousness, activating Ajna Chakra, make decisions with clarity, with purpose. And when you're ready, wiggling your fingers, inhale, reaching the arms up to the sky. Exhale, interlacing the hands behind your back, extending through the elbows as I inhale. I look up to my third eye, opening my chest. And on my exhale, I come down in this variation of child's pose, bring my forehead onto the mat. One more time like this. Inhale, open the chest, connecting to my third eye, looking between my eyebrows as I look up. Exhale, bring the forehead down towards the mat. Very nice. At this time, let's inhale, rise onto our knees. I can slightly widen my knees for better balance. On my half sun salute, keeping my hands clasped behind my back, I look up. Slight arch at the back. Exhale, this time I release my forehead to the mat. I keep my hips off my heels. Point my index fingers towards the sky. Feel a nice stretch in the shoulders. One more time. Inhale, I bring myself back up, nice and slow movement here. Exhale, I bring my forehead back down. At this time, let's release the hands, widen the knees, big toes together, child pose, extending my arms forward, grounding my forehead, my third eye once again, maybe massaging it, just moving my head slightly left and right. Throughout all the practice, mindfully connected to this powerful energetic center through my gaze, through my breath, my focused awareness. Very nice. On the next exhale, let's round ourselves into tabletop, taking our cat-cow, warming the spine. Inhale, look up to the third eye, make tailbone points up, belly drops. Exhale, round the spine, press into the mat, curling my head inwards. Inhale, chest forward, tailbone up, gaze comes to my third eye. Exhale, rounding, gaze comes to my belly button. One more time. Inhale, round it up. Exhale, C-scoop with the spine. Coming back to neutral position with your spine, tucking your toes underneath. Let's lift the hips up, pressing into the mat on all four corners into my downward facing dog. Adding any movement I like here, pedaling one knee and the other, getting into my hamstrings. Pointing, as you can see, the third eye down towards earth, down towards the mat. Seeing if you could reach that forehead towards the center of the mat as your head is aligning with your arms, lengthening through the spine, through the neck, pointing the elbows down and back. Very nice. On my next inhale, I lift my heels, round myself forward into my plank position. I hold here, navel to the spine. Straight line from the crown of my head all the way to my feet. Inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest, chin coming all the way down to my mat. Releasing all the way to my mat, taking my Shalabhasana at this time. Hands come along the side of my body, palms facing up. Inhale, I lift my feet slightly off the mat. They're touching my arms and my upper body. Exhale, I ground my forehead, come back down. We're going to do that 3 times. Inhale, lift, look forward. As my feet raise, my arms raise, activating the backside. Exhale, forehead grounds. Release the whole body. 2 more times. Inhale, lift, hold. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift and hold. Exhale, Makarasana, Crocodile pose. Bending your forearms, relaxing your feet, big toes together, heels apart. Relaxing the forehead now on top of your forearms, making a pillowcase with your arms. Breathing into the mat, into the earth. And you can massage between your eyebrows here, little circles with the head. Ujjayi breath feels really good for you. You may engage at this time and throughout our practice, staying present and focused. Very nice. Releasing the hands, hands beside your chest, palms to the mat, elbows pointing back and up. Inhale, rising into my cobra or my upward facing dog, opening the front side of the body. Exhale, knees down, coming back into my child's pose, taking Hakini Mudra, all tips of the fingers touching as if you were holding a ball. Forehead grounds in this mudra that helps our concentration, our mental power, focus, and our decisiveness. Clearing away any mental blockages to be able to make sound decisions based out of our truth. Very nice. Releasing the mudra at this time, grounding the palms, rounding yourself back into your tabletop position, coming into your downward facing dog. Looking to the top of the mat at this time, take as many steps as you need to walk your feet to the front of the mat. Let's interlace the fingers behind the back at this time. Inhale, we come up halfway, lengthen through the spine, flatten the back, L shape with your body. Exhale, Uttanasana, standing forward, forward. Hold on top of the thighs. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway, lengthen through the spine and through the legs. Feel that nice stretch in the hamstrings. Exhale, release over the top of your thighs, of your hands. Go over top of the head. Last time, inhale, halfway, look forward. Third eye gazes forward. Exhale, bring it down. Slightly shift your weight from left to right. Keep that micro bend in the knees here. Nice, and slowly round yourself vertebrae to vertebrae. Keep the hands clasped behind the back. Slowly heel toe your feet together. Zip them up. Standing cobra as we look up towards the third eye, just opening the chest. Slight arch at the back. Breathe in your standing cobra, looking to your third eye that's pointing up towards the sky this time, extending through the elbows. And exhale, relaxing into our Tadasana, our mountain pose. Palms facing forward, shoulders away from the ears. Coming back to our mantra. I trust in my inner guidance. Lead me on my path. Coming into a sequence of standing asanas. As I inhale, I reach up. My gaze follows my hands. Palms together. Exhale, I dive myself down all the way down to Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Rise on my tippy fingers. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, bend both knees. Step back with my right foot to ground the right foot. Getting ready for my warrior one. As I found that solid foundation for myself, I rise up with my arms, hips are facing forward, palms are facing each other. Inhale, look up. Exhale, palms together, guide them down, thumbs towards your third eye. Close your eyes here, find the balance, release the shoulders away from the ears. Keep the hands in Anjali Mudra, thumbs towards your third eye. Trust your lower body, and the strength of your lower body as you close the eye. Inhale here. Exhale, guide your hands down into our pyramid pose as we extend that left knee. I can use 2 blocks if I'd like, framing my front foot if I have them, and shift my back foot slightly closer, pointing my back foot forward at this time. I inhale, lengthen. Exhale, I go deeper, trying to bring that forehead, that third eye towards the shin or close to the knee of that extended front leg. If I have no blocks, I can bring my hands to the center of the mat, fingertips pointing back. Deep inhale in. Exhale, bring the hands to the front of the mat, shift my weight into my warrior 3, flex the right foot, the leg that's extended in the air, it's parallel, micro bend in my left knee, find the grounding, and again, the trust in the lower body. And I could stay here, or I could come full warrior 3 into that expression for today, hands to heart, or perhaps hands to my third eye. And slowly, with the strength of my left leg, rising up to my standing pose, Tadasana. Keeping my hands on my third eye, thumbs resting my third eye here. Find my center, find my balance. Releasing at this time, taking it to the other side right away. Big in breath, arms reach up, Urvastasana. Exhale, palms together, all the way down to mother. Inhale, halfway length at this time. Exhale, bend the knees, big step back, this time with your left leg, grounding the left foot 45-degree angle, bending through the right knee. Find that foundation for yourself, the strength of the lower body. Rise up with the upper body into our warrior 1. Palms facing each other, shoulders away from the ear. Keep the length in that neck. Pressing away from each foot into the mat. Activating your legs. Inhale, look up. Exhale, Anjali Mudra with the hands, palms together. Bring the thumbs towards the third eye. Thumbs between the space, between the eyebrows, closing your eyes, challenging that balance. Trusting your body, making micro adjustments, engaging the core. Very nice. Inhale here. Exhale, float the hands down to 2 blocks or to the mat. Extend the right knee, pyramid pose. Here I can point that back foot forward so it's parallel with the front and slightly bring it closer to the front foot. I can point my fingers back as well. I inhale, lengthen. Exhale, I think of folding my chest over top of my front leg, my front thigh, bringing that head, that third eye close to that right shin. So inhale, I micro extend. Exhale, I fold a little bit deeper. I'm going to feel that in the right hamstring. Square the hips to the front of the mat. Pull the left hip forward. Push the right hip back. Very nice. At this time, look forward. Your 2 blocks could be at the top of the mat or your fingertips at the top. Shift your weight to the right foot
As you extend the left leg back, flex the left foot, square the hips to the mat in our supported warrior 3. And again, you could stay here focusing your gaze to the mat, or you can come into your full warrior 3, hands to heart or thumbs to third eye to challenge your balance. That micro bend in the supporting knee. Engage the leg that's up. And exhale, slowly bring that left foot back up. Shake it out. If you're feeling some tingling in your legs, keep the thumbs connected to the third eye, standing nice and tall. And release gently back into Tadasana, palms facing forward. Very nice. This time we're going to take our eagle pose, crossing left arm underneath, right arm underneath left, palms facing each other, thumbs to third eye, grounding through the left foot, lift my right knee up, and then cross it over top of my left leg, bending the left knee at this time, coming low. Again, that right foot could touch the outside of my left foot on the floor for better balance, or it can interlace behind my ankle. Press the forearms away from your body to feel that separation in the scapula, the back side and the upper back. Stay focused and grounded. Very nice. Releasing this pose. Arms and right knee reach up as I inhale. Exhale, I'm going to open up the length width of my mat, pivoting the front foot so I have a pigeon toe, so parallel slightly inwards, coming into my bracerita, wide-legged forward fold. As I inhale, I reach up with my upper body, arms come up. Exhale, dive, bringing my glutes back as my forehead comes towards the center of the mat. It's going to be a little bit easier if I bring both feet wider apart. Inhale, press into the mat, lift halfway. Exhale, I bring that forehead closer towards the mat. And here I can take the variation of my chaturanga arms. Forearms are parallel, palms of the hands are on the mat in line with my feet. Or I could take my Anjali Mudra, make it kind of a triangle with my forearms and placing my thumbs onto my third eye here. Slightly bring that blood flow towards the head, towards the brain, just like we did in Uttanasana in our standing forward fold. Very nice. Slowly come up halfway. Exhale, pivot the left foot. So you're coming into your runner's lunge at this time, both hands ground. You're going to swing that left leg back up into our three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose for 1. We're doing this 3 times. Feel as though you're bringing that third eye towards that knee, round the spine. Inhale, raise that leg back up, three-legged dog. Feel the lengthening in the right hamstring. Exhale, knee to nose for 2. Shift your weight forward slightly. Last time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring that knee to nose. That third eye comes touching the knee. And then stepping forward. Coming back into our warrior 1, grounding that right foot at this time. Clasping the hands behind the back, extending into our humble warrior. So I can slightly shift my left foot to the left side to get a little bit more room for that chest to fold over top of my thigh. My left shoulder is aligning with my left knee. Index fingers pointing up as all my other fingers are interlaced. Gazes down, forward to the back. Very nice. And at this time, on an inhale, I rise all the way up, releasing my hands, bringing them up as my gaze comes up. Exhale, step forward, hands to heart into my Tadasana. Take a breath, find your center, find your balance. I trust in my inner guidance
to lead me on my path. Just notice how those words resonate within your whole being without attaching any meaning, just feeling it as a sensation rising and falling, perhaps as a thought that comes in and out. And let's get ready to go to the other side. I'm just going to go the other side so you can see me. Coming into our eagle pose. So this time, left arm crosses underneath the right, palms are together. And I'm going to shift my weight onto my right foot at this time, lifting my left knee up. Inhale. On my exhale, I bend the right knee, the supporting knee, crossing left leg over right. If I can, interlacing that left foot to that right ankle, or just placing the foot on the mat next to my right foot. It's going to be a bit easier for the balance. Thumbs are at the third eye, in between the eyebrows. Gaze is forward and focused. Forearms are a weight of my body. Slowly releasing. As I inhale, extend the arms up. Left knee comes up as high as it can go. On my exhale, I open lengthwise. Big step out. Pivot the right foot so that they're parallel. Slightly pigeon toes coming back into my bracerita. Inhale, lengthen upper body. Arms come up. Exhale, swan dive yourself. So she comes back. And my forehead comes back to the mat. All the way to the mat. Inhale, I come halfway. Rising halfway, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, I come down. And again, your variation, you could take those hands aligned with the feet, palms facing down, elbows pointing back, forearms parallel, or Anjali Mudra with your hands, if you can, forearms on 2 blocks or on the mat, thumbs touching your third eye. Getting that blood flow, that oxygen going towards the brain. Very nice. Last breath in. Exhale. Inhale, release the hands, come up halfway. Exhale, pivot that right foot coming back to the front of the mat in our runner's lunge. Grounding both hands at this time as I'm going to slide, as I extend that right leg, I'm going to slide it back and up into my 3-legged dog. I inhale here. On my exhale, I bring it in, knee to nose for 1. Doing this 3 times. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring that knee close to your third eye. Look towards your knee. Inhale, 3-legged dog last time. Exhale, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Shift your weight so that your shoulders are on top of the wrists. And then step forward. Top of the mat. Grounding that left foot. You can heel toe that right foot so that it's at the end of your mat, just giving you some room. We come into our humble warrior, clasping the hands, interlacing the fingers behind the back, extend through the elbows, point the index up towards the sky. Long lower body, thighs are engaged, gaze is down or to the back. Engage the core. Very nice. On the next inhale, we come up all the way up, releasing the hands along the way. Warrior 1, arms come up. And as I exhale, big step forward into my Tadasana. Left foot comes forward into my Tadasana. Take a moment here to ground myself, to find my balance. Very nice. Opening the palms of my hands, reaching them up. Inhale as I lengthen. Look up, slight arch at the back if I'd like to. Exhale, dive myself down. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, this time let's bend the knees and come all the way down to the mat. All the way down, scoot yourself back. We're going to take our Janu Shirshasana, folding over top of one leg. So that left foot's going to come to the inside of the right thigh. That left knee is on the mat. Right leg is forward, slightly to the diagonal. Right foot pointing up and nice and flexed. Both seat bones are grounded. Inhale, I reach up with my upper body, lengthen. Exhale, folding from the hips. I dive my chest over top of my thigh, wherever it can go today. Inhale, micro lengthen. Exhale, I go deeper. So here again, just like pyramid pose, I'm trying to get that forehead towards the shin. And I can relax my forearms next to my legs here. You can also be on two blocks. And maybe if I'm super tight today, maybe I'm just here, and that's fine. Just being mindful of the back. I can micro bend that right knee if that feels good. My hamstring's really tight. And as I exhale, I go a little bit deeper. Last breath in. Exhale, let it go. Slowly with your hands, walk yourself back up. Very nice. We're just going to switch sides here. So this time I'm going to extend that left leg out. Could be slightly to the diagonal, your left corner of the mat. Bring the right foot in the crease inside of the left thigh. Allow that right knee to be grounded on the mat. Both seat bones are grounded. I inhale, I lift my arms up to the sky. Maybe my gaze follows. Exhale, I fold from the hips, thinking that my chest is coming to reach my left thigh here. Maybe I can reach my feet, maybe not, and that's fine. I just don't want my shoulders to bunch up to my neck here. Inhale, I lengthen. Exhale, I release and surrender. Bring that third eye, that forehead towards the knee or the shin. Keeping that left foot flexed up towards the sky. Very nice. Slowly walking yourself up. Upper body's back straight. And at this time, we're going to come to the center of the mat and end off with our Nadi Shodhana, the pranayama practice to balance the left and right side of the hemisphere of the brain, our masculine and feminine energies, and really allows us to focus in and cleanse and purify our channels, our nadis. More energy flow going throughout our whole system. What we're going to do is that the index finger and the middle finger will be on the third eye. Right thumb will be at the right nostril, and the ring finger is going to be at the left nostril. And we start the inhale through the left nose, plugging the right thumb to the right nostril. I inhale in, all the way up towards that third eye. I block the left nostril with my ring finger, open the right nostril with my thumb, and I exhale out through my right nostril, all the way down. Inhaling now through my right nostril as I come back up. Inhale up to the third eye, hold.
blocking the right nostril with the thumb, opening the left nostril with the ring finger as I exhale down. Let's do that 2 more times. So that is 1 round. We completed 1 round. 2 more times. Left hand can just be on your left thigh or in Gyan Mudra if you like, on your lap. Spine is nice and straight. Beginning to notice if one side is more blocked than the other. If you have trouble giving or trouble receiving, this could be a way to tap into that. Left side being the feminine side, right side being the masculine side. One last round. Inhale all the way to the tip. Hold for a split second. Exhaling out. Exhaling out, finishing our round. Exhaling through the left nostril completely and deeply. And once you're done, bring the hands facing up on your thighs. Gyan Mudra, connecting our individual self, individual consciousness, the universal consciousness. Tip of the thumb with index finger lightly touching. Relaxing your forehead, unfurling your brows, softening your eyes. Connecting to the light of consciousness. Activating your intuition, your clairvoyance, a deep knowing that resides within you. Aiding you in your decisiveness. You know that you're always guided and I trust in my inner guidance to lead me on my path. Releasing your mudra, bring your hands towards your heart center. Taking a moment of gratitude for yourself, for this experience, for your practice, for your dedication to your health and well-being. May you have a beautiful rest of your day and week ahead. Namaste. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. If you're watching it live, if you're watching the replay, I will be sharing in the description a couple practices, journaling prompts to help you integrate and connect more to the third eye, the Ajna Chakra, throughout the week. And I will see you next Sunday, February 25th at 8 or 9 a.m. I'll mention it in the description for our last chakra, Sahasrara, the crown chakra.